It is Spooktober, full force,
It is.
full swing of Spooktober. We asked you to come up with your top 3 scariest players in the NFL. Let's go. Happy Halloween.
Oh, nice.
Who's at number 3?
All right. Okay, number 3 on my list is going to be Patrick Mahomes, and it's kind of crazy that it's coming right after this loss. They took his first loss ever to the Denver Broncos, but the guy went from a fear standpoint. Here's a perfect example. 2019, we were playing them in the AFC Championship game. We were up by 10. And then all of a sudden he has a 2-minute drill. He and I ran the same 40. I've said that this show before. 4-8-5.
Yes.
And he goes, dances around, and gets a touchdown going and doubles up on us and ends up running away with it and winning the Super Bowl that year. So this is a guy that no matter what, no matter when everything seems like the chips are down, all that stuff, he is going to be able to be that guy. Are we ready for number 2?
And we're ready for number 2.
All right. Number 2 is going to be Tyreek Hill. The reason why Tyreek Hill, the guy's got over 1,000 yards already. He's got like 68 receptions. He's doing things that no one's really seen before. And I can't imagine the fear if you were called into man coverage being a corner and you see Tyreek Hill land up on you, and for whatever reason the coverage called for you to be press man on Tyreek Hill. That's got to be top 5 most anxiety-ridden, scary moments, spookiest moments of your entire career. And you better hope to God he can get off the field without getting absolutely destroyed for 6 to go yell at the D coordinator for absolutely putting you in that position. That's terrifying.
That's scary.
That would be terrifying.
I wonder what he's dressing for Halloween. Maybe as his future employment opportunity.
I don't know. Have you noticed his little mustache too? He's got like the Fu Manchu going on.
I don't. I try not to notice.
Yeah. He's got the Fu Manchu.
Connect
it's a
the
wild
dots,
look.
people. Finally, Taylor Lewan's scariest player in the NFL is.
Right. So if you're going to look at just the stature of human beings, we talked about Nick Bosa, but the scariest person in the NFL to me seems like Myles Garrett right now.
Yeah.
That guy, if you look at him just in one half against Indianapolis, 2 sacks, strip sack that ends up being a safety, jumps over an individual, jumps over a man and blocks a field goal. He comes over here as a guy from Jeepers Creepers. If you don't know that show, it's like a spiritual, like bat-looking thing that every 23 years in the spring, he wakes from his slumber just to eat bodies. And so that is what this man's been doing. He's been eating bodies, and I love the fact that my man embraces the spook, and he literally shows off his house, which is from a security standpoint. Somebody needs to talk to Myles Garrett about that. Shows his house and then puts quarterbacks' graves in his front yard for all of his neighbors to see.
I'll say
that is beautiful.